fingers, then reaching for my repping my block, straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-Town.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his left. He just took a pic, said my said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town's smaller than your town. Damn y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop chart, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, it goes like.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the
it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. That storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you. The war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
The one on the flamboyant temper, just toss that ham in the frying pan like spam. Get done when I come and slam. Damn, I feel like the son of Sam. Don't make me wet. Hectic, hectic, the check got me going like General Electric, and the lights are blinking. I'm thinking it's all over when I go out. Oh, making my mind slow. That's why I don't with the big bro. I got to maintain, cause a person like me is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Too much undercover, now it's time for the blubber. Blabber, to watch that belly get fatter. Fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Attack yo like a looter in a riot. Fat like a sumo, leaving your face in the grass. You know, I don't take a dulo lightly. Punk just jealous cause you can't outright me. Yo, kick that style, wicked, wow. Happy face, never seen me smile. Rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Like me is going insane.
Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. Ooh. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. That's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They go play action with Smith. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New England. For Diggs, that's his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. The PAT up and good. And the Pats have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Smith to throw on 1st down. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Bowers, the man in motion. On 1st down is Smith. To the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. gun, it's Gino. That's left side to Tucker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Operating for the shotgun, it's May. Working 3 downfield, it is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the pistol, Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Smith. On the run to the right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Smith. Sends into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
When we had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice, he preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
May to throw on 2nd down. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. A big play after being backed up. 31 yards.
The biggest correlation correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket, and great example of it here.
To throw on first down is May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the 45-yard line.
May to the air once more. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Patriots first down.
Throw again is May. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down.
May to throw again. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He'll try to run for it. And he will have a Patriots first down. Wouldn't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 1 at the 2-yard line.
That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Mostert now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half. Now, as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but They seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
In motion, Besh. Second down, Smith. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
From the gun on third down, Smith. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Gino gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Raiders.
From the gun, it's Gino. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Throw right side is taken in by Besh. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Third and a yard. Play action now. It's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. On first down, they go back to Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once more, it's Henderson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Now again, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Run out of his gun. They're going to run with Henderson. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
Max Crosby on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Henderson, and he's going nowhere. Met a drop behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Williams on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on a play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Wow, just like that, things changed dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson, and he will get into the end zone. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. For Henderson, 48 total touchdowns in 4 years at Ohio State. That is 1st here in the NFL. extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Pats stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's left side to Tucker. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. Short throw that pulled in by Mayer.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 2nd down, Genty. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. This one, returnable. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
Their own 8-yard line.
It's Henderson to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down and 9. May gonna look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. It's Smith. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third and long.
Here we go. 390%. No ball. Hey, trio left.
On play action, Smith. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Take it in at the 8. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's May to throw it on first down. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
That complete to Henderson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's May again. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Raiders' 11-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. They quickly out to Diggs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
At their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Smith. That one caught by Tucker. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
In motion, that's Thornton. On second down, Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Check 50. There we go. To no one. 39%. 49. Flip it off. 49.
Working out of the gun, Smith. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That one caught by Beck. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Ready. 390%.
the shotgun. Smith forced to his right. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce, and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now it brings up fourth down. If they ultimately decide to keep the offense on the field, we're going to look back on that ball harmlessly going out of bounds as a big moment in this game.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Hey, it's a clip.
A second down throw for Smith. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard.
13 next. 3 next.
Here's Gino. He's got his man. That's Besh. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, hey. 3 next.
Back to the air, it's Smith. Forced out wide. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll get this off to Jeanty. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. Will bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Room to run at the 35. Still going. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. What a big play there for New England. That's a 76-yard gain.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
So after the big play to start, Now we have first and goal. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Hey, here we go, throw.
They'll give it to Henderson. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end.
Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friend.